morning, folks. Welcome to LMS Champs in the Gold Coast. We're coming on to day 3, and it's the knockout stages. It's the round of 32. So the losers today get to play in the Shield. So if you lose your first game in the Cup rounds, it's you get to play again this afternoon and you go to the Shield. But if you win your first game today, you get the rest of the day off, and you come back tomorrow for the round of 16 games. But then you'll be doing a doubleheader tomorrow, I think. And then obviously semi-finals, and then the finals, and then big day of finals on Sunday here at Runaway Bay. I don't know if some people might know my voice, but it's Bucko from the Argy Bargies here. And we've got a very, very special guest in the commentary box today, an ex-Australian player. And big note himself, but Pete George, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Bucko. Good to be here, mate. Good to join you, and thanks to all those listening along at home, or probably half of our listeners are these players probably watching it back later this afternoon or tonight. Welcome, boys. Hopefully you've enjoyed your day, but we'll watch it live and talk us through it or how it goes.
That's for sure, yes. It is an early start here in the Gold Coast, 8:15. That's very rare that like on my side, myself, we're from Sydney. We very rarely get a gamer before 9 a.m. So this is really weird for myself and a few of the other boys. But like you said, a lot of other teams might be still cosy in bed. But we've got the first game on today is the second 11. Previous champs of Australia, second 11, and they've gone to the world champs a few times, stuff like that. And playing the new Neighbours, who are, pardon the pun, are a new team to the national champs. That's their first outing, so they've done well to make the Cup knockout stages. But we've got Nick Murphy, who's a fantastic bowler. He's been in the top 5 for plenty of years. So here he comes for his first ball. It's nicely well put away there, just a nice little single. So yeah, the second 11.
Well, they're pushing for 2.
Oh,
that's good running.
Great running there, great running. Good start here, because big field here at Runaway Bay. 160 is the par. If you get more than that, it's very defendable.
Yeah, I definitely think the games that I've seen here the last few days, the teams that have run well while they're batting certainly put themselves in a really good stead.
Just pushed off his hip.
Get a bit of bat on that one. It was a leg bias. Leg bias by the looks of it. Just off the hip. How's it work with the stats? Does leg bias still count to the batter and the bowler, or is it...
it just counts as extras. The leg bias is the only
extras,
one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
because obviously all the other no balls and wides and everything count on the batter's total.
Yeah, it helps out very good. Great ball there from Murph. Yeah, the fun part it's a fun part for the batter when the second no ball comes in, and it's a 3, and then you hit it for a 6, and it's worth 9.
Yeah, 9.
That's always fun for the batter, not for the bowler. your bowling stats go down really, really quickly.
It's limited over. 2020 cricket's not a fun place for a lot of bowlers in the best of times. See if they push for another 2 here. No, just comfortable with the 1 this time. Another leg by. So it looks like he's probably getting a little bit of shape back into the right-hander there.
None for 4 or 4 at the moment. Nick's coming in for his last ball. So 2 leg byes and just 2 runs. Sing on strike. It's nicely played straight down.
Just the 5 off the first over. Pretty happy with that as a start. If you're Nick Murphy, I reckon. It's only 3 to your bowling stats and 5 to the team. I think you'd definitely take them to 5 off the first over, would you?
You'd definitely take that. Anything from 5 and under, like you don't mind a 6 off the off your first over or any over, but if you can keep it from 6 and under, especially LMS 2020, it works really, really well.
Yeah, if we're talking about 160 as a pass score, that's 8 and over. I think we've seen teams definitely defending around that mark. It's a bit short outside the off stump, that one.
Getting away down at point there, running hard for the 2, good throw. And it's Vaughan Oldham coming in the bowl. Live scores have just got to catch up in a second, folks. Vaughan's coming in for his second. Oh, he's caught a wide.
Yeah, I reckon he's getting a fair bit of shape there, Vaughan. Diraj just looks correctly calling a wide on that one. Pretty far out of reach, that one.
Yep.
Let's see if he can control the swing here. Start it a bit straighter and see if he can beat that outside edge. Push it up a bit fuller there. Draw him into a front foot shot with it's exactly what you want to be doing if the ball's swinging. Obviously not a lot of you don't have slips or things like that to work with, but yeah, hopefully you can get a faint nick through to the keeper.
Yeah. Nicely again played down. This is good bowling from Vaughan. Vaughan comes in.
It's kept a bit low there. I think this pitch is holding up reasonably well. Been lucky enough to be out there and have a look at it close up the last couple of days. A lot of balls, especially the slower ballers, seem to kind of pop up a bit more. We saw that one actually just kept a bit low.
Yeah, there we go. The score update's updated now on the live stream. We didn't lose out anything on the actual live score on the umpires' live score from their phones, folks, to keep everyone updated at here and at home.
That goes across the board for all of LMS Worldwide.
Yes, it does.
It's one of the many great features of last man stands
When
around the world.
When I first started playing LMS 15 years ago, great ball there from Nick.
Big swing and a miss.
And we used to have a little, it was pen and paper, and it had a little clipboard, and we had to do the scores manually and then go home and upload the scores.
Upload it all.
So
Yep.
technology, people say technology is bad, but then the one good thing for the umpires is technology is fantastic. Nicely
Yes.
played. Oh,
Best technology is the technology you don't notice. Things just work seamlessly. You only really notice technology when it's
When
not
it fails,
working.
yeah.
When something goes wrong, you're like, oh, the technology's not
what's
working.
wrong with his why can't
Yeah.
it's 2025.
And you take it for granted when it all just goes to plan.
This is a great over from Nick so far. It's only the two off it. Or one off it, I should say. Oh, great ball. Great pill.
You can see from here, look, he's getting a little bit of shape back into the right-hander there, left arm over the wicket, just straightening it down the line. They're looking for a LBW or bowled. If the batter manages to beat that inside edge of the bat.
We're going to have a guest in the commentary box very shortly. One of the players from the new Neighbours. We're going to find out a little bit of history about the team. So we'll get a little bit one of those boys in here in the next over or two. Find about where they started, where they're from, how they enjoy LMS and all that jazz. So here comes Nick for his last ball of his second over. None for 5. Sensational. That was well played there. Easy. They're pushing for 2. Good running. Oh, great throw.
Chance of an overthrow here.
Ricochet, but they're already at 20 past 8 in the morning. The temperature here has increased massively.
What have we got you at the weather app in front of you there somewhere?
There was one, we got one somewhere going before. But yeah, they reckon it's going to be 25, 26 degrees.
quite nice for those of us coming up from the southern states.
Yeah.
Get out here for a bit of warmth.
Here come Marty Henderson, one of the characters of LMS. He's been around since the beginning of LMS up in Queensland at Ipswich. That's where boys from second 11 from Ipswich, and it's about an hour and a bit from Brisbane west. Another good ball there, well played, just a single.
Any thoughts on the second 11's kit here? I'm not sure that's been spoken about on the broadcast in the past. Are they going for a like Aussie second 11 style one-day T20 playing kit?
Well, they seem to always style it on that over the years. They've never really changed from it. They've put their own little slash design on it, but it's mainstream. Like, you know, I think they've added the stripes to their outfit on the legs, on the pants.
Yeah. I'll rate it. If that's what they're going for, I think they've nailed it.
Yeah.
Old school Aussie kit, second 11. I mean, it's a pretty audacious claim. Second 11.
Yeah, like they've all copped a little bit of grief over the years about their name. You know what I mean? But that's up there. It's out.
Should be safe.
But they've copped a bit of grief about it. But the thing about second 11 is they can back up their name. You know what I mean? So it's like they can bat, bowl, field.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just been chatting a little bit about second 11, but the other team out here, the new Neighbours, we've got one of their players joining us now.
End of first over for Marty. Goes for 6 runs there in total. So that's the end of the fourth over. Then none for 21. Sings on 15 after 14, and Trent's 4 off to 7. So we've got a new person in the comms box. What's your name, matey?
My name is Gorov.
Gorov?
Yep.
Bucko, and we've got Pete.
Good to meet you, mate.
How are you, mate?
So Gorov, first off, welcome to LMS Champs and the boys. Hope you're having a good time. A lot of first questions we're going to have. So where are you guys from?
We are from Rockhampton.
Oh, Rockhampton. So we thought we've got a team from Cairns here too. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah. So well, that's good. That's a nice little trip for you down there.
Yep.
And were the Rockhampton Champs, or are you just a team that just plays up there and?
Now we won the LMS Regional Championship last year.
Yep.
And we won it this year as well.
Oh, sensational. So you've been playing a couple of years?
Just our club is very new. So we started with LMS 1 year before. It was our first competition as a club, as a team, and we won it. And this year we also won.
Sensational.
Wow.
So,
straight
yeah.
into the winner's seat. That's
Good way to start playing LMS and win the competition twice in a row.
Yep. And we are very thankful to Darren. He really guided us. He helped us a lot.
Oh, look at that chase from the keeper there. Pulls it in by 2 inches from the boundary there.
just stopped it on the rope. That's a nice one. I'm still waiting for someone to throw a ball and land it on either a glove that the keeper's dropped or the helmet.
Yeah.
Some point every time I'm umpiring out there, I'm so nervous. I'm like, oh man, we're going to have to signal 5 penalty runs here.
So whereabouts are you guys staying down here? Whereabouts?
We are staying at Cavill.
Down at Cavill, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Right in the centre of party town.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
How's the rooming situation? You're all bunked in together like a lot of the teams?
Yes, we are 7 people staying in one apartment, but it's like a 4-bedroom apartment.
Okay. A decent size.
Yeah.
You learn about everyone's sleeping habits.
Yes.
Sometimes you learn things you didn't want to know.
Yep.
You find out who's a loud snorer. We give people our loud snorers in our team. They get their own apartment. Keep
Put them all
away from
together.
us.
I'm the loudest one, man.
Oh yeah.
Nick's just bowled his 4th ball there. None for 28 off 4.4. Nick's very economical here. None for 14 so far off his 2.4. He's going to come in for his last ball, his 3rd over. If I predict right, Nick will bowl out. That's what I think Marty and the boys and Hawko will be talking about, and Vaughan will probably bowl sporadically 2 and then 2 later. Comes in for his last ball. That's very, very good there. So, tell us about the boys in your team and who's the main batter and the bowler, or your whole team's a good all-rounder sort of style.
Both these players who are playing.
Yep.
Trent, he plays A grade in Rockhampton.
Yep.
And Manjinder Singh, he is a very seasoned player. He was a badminton player before.
Yep.
And he started his journey like 7 years before, but he's a very good player. He's our captain too.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So
badminton players.
Very
good.
Very
His
very
wrists,
yes.
Then playing all over the ground.
Lot of strength. Yes.
So here comes Marty for his second. Marty's a LMS Australian representative player as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so Marty's played World Cup for Australia for LMS, who's bowling right now. And I think Vaughan's been out there as well. And Nick Murphy's played for Australia as well. And,
you found yourself coming against a strong lineup.
Don't scare us, mate.
It doesn't seem like you can. The new Neighbours just turn up and win things. You're just used to just turning up and winning.
Oh, that's a great hit, but it's straight out to misfield, but only the single out there to a deep hit wicket. And how many teams are up in the Rockhampton comp?
At this time we were 9 teams.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so there are 9 teams in total.
That's all right. And you play winter and summer, or just the summer?
LMS is just in between before the summer competitions.
Yep. Oh, okay.
So the way the things are happening is once the grade cricket starts and once it ends, so the time in between we play LMS.
Gotcha.
That's good. And you're playing for like different grade teams?
Well, we have our own club, so we play for our own club and our team.
Yep.
But there are so many clubs there.
Yep.
So Rockhampton has a very good cricket culture.
Yep.
I would say.
That's good. That's awesome. And the fact that you guys can play club cricket together and LMS together, and it cements the flow of the team throughout both aspects of the game, and that's sensational.
Yep.
And then, hence, like I was saying in the introduction, this is your first LMS champs.
Yes.
So you've enjoyed it so far, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
very good.
It's a great setup, especially here at Runaway Bay. Got the 5 or 6 fields, and everyone's community, everyone's talking together, everyone has good banter. We're not playing for $1 million, but we're playing for about 16,000. I think the first prize is 16,000. So.
And the best thing is we are away from home in a home.
Yep.
And all the team is away from their home, and all the players. So we get to know each other better.
Yeah.
Because they're staying with each other.
Yeah, staying with
Absolutely, and getting to know each other as a team, but then the other teams, like you say, like with all 6 fields all here in the same complex, all come after the game. Whether it's during the day, you finish your morning game, you hang around and watch a few of the other games, and have a bit of a drink at the bar and support the club. Yeah, it's great culture and atmosphere here.
Here comes Nick for his first ball, his last over. I did predict that right. Nick Murphy will bowl out.
Yes, well done.
And LMS is like a second family. It's just a second family because everyone gets along. You're going to have a little bit of argy-bargy. I like to say that. That's my team's name, argy-bargy. But it's a fun argy-bargy here. You know what I mean? No one gets really angry. Everyone gets. You're going to get upset if you get hit for 3 sixes.
Yep.
But you're not upset if you're the one hitting them. So if you're hitting the 3 sixes, you're happy. So
I think it's good, isn't it?
Yep.
One of the good cultures of LMS. Just there's that high enough competition, but
so
really good spirit.
When did the LMS started in Australia?
2009. 2009 LMS started in Australia, and started up in Brisbane as well, and big shout there going down leg. And Brisbane and Ipswich, they all started 2009. Sydney was 2010 or 2009/2010. My side, the RG Bargies, we've been playing LMS since 2010.
Oh, wow.
We're the longest serving Sydney team. So we celebrate our 15th birthday on the December 10 this year. So it'll be a big celebration for us.
Oh,
that's played
phenomenal.
Over 450 games we've played.
Wow.
We hit a 40.
That's massive.
We hit a 44% strike rate winning. So
44%. That's right. Hence the argy bargy.
It's the argy bargy. We're just here for fun, We're 2 losses away from 200 games losses.
Wow. Yeah. So Gorov, back to this game. You're batting. What number are you batting today?
Number 8.
Number 8, yes.
Hence, you got a bit of extra time to sit down and have a chat with us. That's good.
Looking for that home run hit, are you?
And have the chat with the boys. What are your thoughts going into batting first, having to set a total? What sort of total? Have you spoken about a number that you'd be happy with that you think is about par here?
Well, I think something between 180 and 200 will be very happy.
Yep.
Something above 200, it's great.
Amazing,
but
yeah.
the pitch is new, the grounds are new. We haven't played here in the ground, so we don't know what the total is for the ground, because the pitch plays a very important part.
Yep.
It does, yes. We definitely saw 200 was going to take some chasing down last night.
Yep.
And I would say, I think from the games that we've had here in the last couple of days, when we were talking about the start of this commentary, around 160, 170 is probably par.
Okay.
I'd say once.
Oh, great shot there, straight down the ground. It's going to beat the fielder. That's the first boundary for the innings, I think. So good shot there by Trent.
Yeah,
Trent, he's very dedicated player.
Yep.
He plays for Gracemere. Gracemere is a little suburb down south in Rockhampton.
Yep.
But he's a very dedicated player. He's a nurse by profession.
Comes Marty, would have not liked that. Here's a reply ball. Oh, he's picked the gap out there. He's getting around to the boundary, but he pulls it in just by a few feet. Yeah, so we've had a few games at 160, and the sides have been able to defend that. And there was one game on the first day that was a tie. Because that like chasing 160 odd, and then they tied the game, which was pretty good. So I was in the commentary box, and the other Nathan, who was with me, we were all excited to think it was going to be a super over because it was a tie, but because it was only a normal round game, there's no super over. So we were disappointed. We wanted to see a super over.
I was out on field umpiring that. I had to go and I'll double check.
Tried a nice little sweep there, little scoop.
So for this game, if this game is a tie, for example,
it will be super over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from the league games, we play in this, in the next level, which is this one.
Everything from here is effectively knockout.
Knockout, yeah.
So you need a winner from the game, yeah.
Right here.
Oh, great down the field, and it's taken well there down a deep mid-on, mid-off.
Deep straight.
Deep straight. He
Just technically, I'd say a very straight mid-off where he started, but and that one, where he's caught it is effectively very straight mid-on. He's not had to move too far to his right.
Just out of camera range there where he took it. You would have seen him go straight across the camera in the red hat. Well taken there. So Marty's got his first wicket after being his third over was 4-2-1, then a dot. So it got better as it went down and went 4-2-1 dot caught. So nice finish for Marty's third over. Got the planes going overhead, if you can hear that, folks, in the background. Glorious weather here. There's a little bit of cloud up north a bit and a little bit around us, but it's going to be a nice hot day today. Glad you're playing at 8:15, Gorov?
Yes, sir.
Did you manage to play at 1 o'clock over the last 2 days or anything like that, or have you had early games?
The one game we had yesterday was around 3:15.
Oh, okay, a little bit later, yeah.
Yes, and the first day we played around 9:15 a.m.
Oh, so it's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Playing in the middle of the day, that about 12:30, 1 o'clock, it just hurts. I was just walking around and it was hurting me. So
yeah.
They've come down from Rocky, so you're probably pretty used to the weather.
Weather up.
First day we were all very crooked.
Yeah.
And Trent actually has to go today.
Yeah.
His flight is around 6, so we requested especially that can we please have a morning game.
Morning game, yep, got ya.
And the authorities, the people who manage it, they said yes, yeah, you guys
help you out. Oh, awesome. Yeah. LMS is great that way, where if you put in a nice friendly request, and as and everyone's happy with it, they'll try it 99.9% of the time. They will, because
try to accommodate.
They'll try and accommodate you, yeah.
And it helps because it means then you get it tenfold. Then when they ask you to do a favour, you go, yeah, sure, because you've looked after us, and back and forth.
Yep.
So it goes back to that kind of culture we were talking about earlier. It's the real spirit of community cricket, really, like that spirited cricket culture of helping each other out. You're here, you're not playing for sheep stations. You're having a run around, having a hit with your mates, and everyone else is in the same boat, and you're here to have a good time and hit the ball as far as you can. And you get upset if you miss one. So, but yeah, hopefully it's all, and we've seen that it is generally 99% of the time played in a really good spirit, which is more than can be said for a lot of competitions.
Yeah, Jared's bowled very well there. I meant to say there was a bowling change. Jared with his little spinners. First over, none for 5. Very good out there. So, new batsman, Manny, is that
Manjinder Chahal.
Manjinder
Junior. Mani Junior.
Mani Junior. So, comes in at number 3. He's got a big hit on him, or is he?
He's a very nice player.
Yeah.
He plays very consistently. Yeah.
So talk us through, for those on the feed and for myself that haven't followed your progress the last 2 games. Who have you kind of players that have scored the runs for you to get the wins? Like, talk us through your last couple of games in the last 2 days.
I think Manjinder Singh, our captain.
Yep.
Trent. Aman Rupal, the guy who will be next.
Yep.
And Manjinder Junior, Mani Junior. They've all played very well.
Yeah.
Aman Chima, he played very well.
Your top 4 really firing then?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's why you're here in the knockout stage then, isn't it? Yeah. If your top 4 are scoring your runs, then you're doing something right. And bowling-wise?
Bowling-wise, it's been a little bit disappointing, but we would bowl really well. But new pitch, new grounds.
Nicely played out the mid-wicket there. Marty into his 4th over.
You're more of a bowler, Gorov?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What do you bowl?
I would say I'm a fast bowler, but I'm medium.
Yeah. But you strap the spikes on a turf pitch, you just rip in.
Oh, well bowled. There we go, Marty with his 2nd. That was a great ball there. It sort of stayed low. He was going for the big hit there. But the ball did stay a bit low. So Marty's picked up his 2nd wicket. He's 2 for 22 after 3.4. Team total for the new Neighbours, 54 for 2 after 9.4. So they're just behind on their own rate. But they are still getting the runs around. There's still not many dot balls, but they need to start turning their 1s into 2s a bit more.
Yeah, we saw good intent with the running between the wickets early. And the problem sometimes you can get into a mindset where you're just trying to hit boundaries and you hit it too hard straight out to the fielders out there. If you don't quite get it in the gap, there's not as much chance for 2.
Marty's last ball of his spell. Nicely off the mark for Rapul. He gets off the mark, and that's the end of the 10 overs. And we're going to swap ends here in LMS, where you bowl 10 overs from one end and then 10 overs from the other. And it's the same happens with the change of innings, but it's the bowlers team that chooses which end they open from. So that's one little advantage. If they say let's bowl with the wind to try and push them to push the runs. So the wind is blowing sort of north to south at the moment. So they did bowl with the wind. Now the new Neighbours will be hitting with the wind now. So hopefully they can put up about another 80 to 90 runs or more, which is very easy and possible here with the wind behind you. And we saw that yesterday, the last 2 days here.
It's something that's honestly surprised me so much walking out there, and the bowling teams choose to bowl with the wind at the start of the innings, so that you're bowling into the wind and the batters are hitting with the wind for the last 10.
I'd rather go the reverse. Maybe give away that because they think they've got the wind behind them in that first 10. You might get them to make a mistake and not get as many runs, and then that way, if instead of getting 90 and they've only got 75.
Yeah. Well, a team is generally, even just if you take your whole batting innings, you 10 regardless of the wind, you're always going to be setting a platform in the first 10 and then kind of exploding from that in the second 10.
Yeah.
So, why give them the extra advantage of having the wind behind them?
Oh, great ball there from Jared. Start of his 2nd over. We're going to say thanks to Gorov. So thanks
Thank
for
you.
being in the comms box, mate.
Thanks, mate.
And good luck for the rest of the season
Thank you.
and the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Okay, well, mate.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Oh, call for catch it, but it's going to fall short. Just the one there. So Jared's done very well there. So we thanks to Gorov from the new Neighbours to give us a little bit of insight from the boys from Rockhampton. So that's pretty good. So that means there's about 2 North Queensland sides down here. So that's a good effort. We've got a side from Adelaide, a side from Perth, a couple of sides from Melbourne. From New South Wales, there's one from the Central Coast. You've got a Port Macquarie, 4 or 5 from Sydney Basin, and a few teams from Wollongong and the Shoalhaven. So, and then there's 2 sides from Canberra, which big shout out to Sam Lang, the LMS Australian captain, and Al Val from the Goffs. There's always a debate who's the number 1 team in Canberra. They have a good rivalry down there. Both teams are a good bunch of blokes, and if you're listening in, boys, good morning. Wakey, wakey. Both those teams are in the Cup 32 as well. They'll be playing later today. We've got 5 other games going on in the fields at the moment as well. We'll try and give you some score updates on the other games soon. And we've got Corey coming in for his first. Corey's another player that's been around for a while. Not a bad bowler. His right arm around. Oh, he's called that a wide. There's some good chat out there by the second 11 boys. Smacked out there to mid-wicket, but taken. Oh, he's misfielded that. And it's 4 runs. Oh, boys aren't going to be happy about that.
It's unfortunately a bit common. I think we've seen already the last couple of days. It's, you get some good fielding. Sometimes you get, that's what I love about LMS. You just have the odd, absolutely amazing piece of fielding, and then follow it up by someone who just completely misses one. But
yeah, it's always very comical.
That's good fun. So it's bowling right arm round the wicket here to right hand batters.
Orko's running around the boundary, and he picks it up just on the edge there.
How would you describe his bowling here, Corey? Is he trying to put some turn on it? Is he just bowling seam?
I think sometimes he does try to get that turn, but especially because he's right arm around. I think he's trying to get the players to slash at it and try and get that edge, because it's bowling obviously to the right-handers. It's going across them a bit. Oh, that's in the. It's one bounce down to Orko. They're hitting across the line a little bit here. But,
Yeah.
But why not when it is a right arm around to yourself? Like, I'm a lefty, so
Yeah.
I'll be cutting that down to third man.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to cramp him up. Obviously, he's wanting the batters to play that out to the leg side over there and giving Orko a bit of work to do. Well, that one's
a bit
the other way. And has been called a wide.
Yep. Trent's gone to 39, sorry. Yeah, 39 now off 31. So he's getting a bit of a move on. We look at the bowling card. Vaughan still hasn't come back for any more overs. He first went for 6, but he does close out the innings a lot. We've got Corey coming in now for his second over. His first over was a little bit expensive. Went for 12. Oh no, hang on, no, change of bowler. Dean's coming in now. Dean's a nice tall young man. You'd probably like me saying young man. But he's been around for a bit. He knows how to hit him too, as well. Nice little shape there.
He's getting nicely up and over there using his height.
The second 11, I don't think they've missed a Nationals since they've started coming. Oh, that's a wide down leg side. Good keeping there.
He's done well to stop that.
So yeah, they've been successful a couple of times, and they have been runners up a couple of times as well. So they've always been in the mix. I can't actually remember the last. Oh, there was probably, I think, 2019. They missed out on the semis, I think. But yeah, they're always in that top 8. Always made the. Oh,
Bowling.
Great ball there. Dean takes his first wicket.
He's got one short and wide outside off, one big wide one out down leg,
and
then he's got the one straight.
Right on the button.
The radar's just swinging around, and now it's right on the money.
So I don't blame the batsman because he didn't know what to expect. I know it was only 2 balls in, but you get. But that's cricket, and let alone LMS. But that's cricket in a whole. If you try and confuse a batsman, you don't. You're ahead on the mind games, really.
Absolutely.
So now New Neighbours have lost 3 wickets now. They're 3 for 72.
Just trying to get us up some scores from around the grounds here.
Oh, sensational, thanks. Yeah, because my phone's just gone on the blink again.
We've got Western Swingers versus Here for the Beers. Here for the Beers are batting first. They are 84. No wickets in the 12th over. His score, we got Clint on 47, getting close to his 50 there.
Western Swingers are the current Australian defending champs. Comes Dean. That's punched out there, down to long on. Long off, sorry, I should say.
Another game is the Wanderers versus Nice Gary.
That'd be a nice, good game, that one, actually.
Yeah, Wanderers batting first. They're on. They're 4 for 54 actually after 10.
People would have picked the Wanderers because they were doing some big hitting the last 2 days. So that's good for Nice Gary.
Yeah, we've got the wickets have been reasonably shared, but Connor Ryan has just bowled first over and he's taken 2 for 2 off his first over. So it's done the damage just in the last minutes.
Oh, nicely played down there by Chima. Chima, the new batsman, in. The end of Dean's first over. Great opening over. 1 for 4. So after 13 overs, New Neighbours 3 for 75. So I think that to give second 11 a bit of a challenge, I think they need to score at least another 65 runs here. The New Neighbours to try and get it to 140, and I think if they can, if it's anything less than say 130, I think it's going to be an easy target for the second 11.
Yeah, and especially a team like you say, they've been here in the past, very experienced. Sometimes with these when you get to the knockout stages, there's that extra pressure, and sometimes batting first, you have that advantage of runs on the board. But I think a team with the experience of the second 11 here, they'll, you definitely need to put a fairly big score on the board to create that extra pressure.
Yeah. And here comes Jared. That was nicely played there. Hawko's out there on the deep again. Hawko's getting a bit of
had a bit of work to do out there. Hawko, that's the hot spot out there, deep square leg.
He's got the big old white floppy on, so he's well protected from the sun. Oh, batsman went to come down and they've darted back in, but oh no!
He's got sent back.
Sent back.
That another one's gone very close to the keeper's glove. But you saw it. It's just off screen for the live stream. But typical when the keeper runs off to get the ball, they'll throw the glove down, and then if they pick up the ball and throw it back and it lands on that glove,
yeah,
easy way to give away 5 runs.
It's nicely played, but it's going to go straight to a fielder. Like I've seen it over the years where a fielder will throw the ball in a little bit and it's been a bit short and may hit that helmet that sometimes hits behind. But I haven't actually seen it myself. Someone hitting the glove.
Yeah, either way, it's the same rule.
Same result.
Yeah.
Inside edge. Is that a drop catch there for Lukey?
Oh, it's pretty harsh to call that a drop catch. Definitely inside edge.
Yeah. If I know the second 11 boys, they'll give him a little bit
I'll
of
get
grief.
stuck into him. Auto wiki.
Yep.
No, definitely not. Maybe it's past the line of the stumps, 2 inches off the ground, and then bounced 2 inches past that. So I'm not sure they're quite within reach of the.
We've got the projected score come up, but if they go 10 and over, they'll get to 140. So that's what they need to do. The new Neighbours. We'll get some more scores around the grounds.
That's another one. We got the Goffs facing against Blue Chakras.
The Blue Chakras, yeah. The Goffs, yeah. Mentioned them earlier. So we got 2 for 128 after 13. So they're going along nicely. There we go. Our Val, another 50. We're going to hear about it all night. 51 off 24 there. So they're going along nicely there.
Just tracking along at 10 and over with 7 overs to go, and pretty good platform to boost from. So their projected score is pushing close to 200, I think.
Yeah. Here comes Vaughan for his second over. 6 overs to go. Oh, he's big shout, but yeah, no, I think it's going to be a little bit high and a bit down leg.
So on another field here, we've got the Spider Monkeys playing the Adelaide All-Stars. That it's like Adelaide travelled a fair way to be here, but unfortunately they haven't had the results go their way so far.
Nicely played.
Up in the air out to deep square.
Pushing Hawko around again, but it's going to beat him this time. That's the first one Hawko's been beaten by all day. There's a 4 runs there to Chima.
So yeah, Adelaide All-Stars 7 for 62 in their 16th over. So yeah, fair bit of work to do. So what's that? Last man stands is James Sikogna. He's having to do the work on his own at the moment.
Played a backward point there. Oh no, only 1 run there. Oh, there's a chance for overthrow here.
Doesn't want to take him.
I think there might have been a deflection there off the batsman there. That's why they didn't run.
Okay.
Yeah, the gentleman's rule here now.
Yes.
Vaughan's coming in for his 4th ball.
And just on that Spider Monkeys Adelaide All-Stars game, Jake the Rattlesnake, 3
Jake.
for...
Great bowler, Jake.
3 for 15 off his 4 overs. So, yeah, that's pretty handy figures to be happy with those, I think.
A little bit of history about... that'll be a wide. Jake represented Australia LMS at the age of 17, I believe. Could be 16, so I know a few boys will correct me on that, but he was a very youngster, and he's a very good pace bowler. And he's played for the Spider Monkeys the last couple of. He's been a guest bowler for him over the last few months, and he normally plays down in Wollongong. He plays for the FOTs and the Rock Lobsters down there back originally. Rock Lobsters, they were a team from Wollongong that come up to the champs a few times, but they're not here this year.
Rock Lobsters, that's a great name.
Yeah, no, they've been around for a while, but yeah, they play in the Wollongong comp. Shout out to all the boys down there if they're tuning in.
Tell you what's another score to keep an eye on is Night Watchman. 152 for the loss of 1 wicket after 13.1.
Wow, bang bang.
Jackson Larkins retired 54. Trent Spring is 47 not out. Another wide here as well.
Wide there, so they got a 90.
Yeah, Night Watchman definitely they're on track for 220.
Wow, they both their games, I believe, they're in their round robins, they hit 200 plus in both their games. So, just bounced over the stumps that after being bottom.
Must have just got a bottom edge on that.
Bottom edge on that, and it went straight over the stumps.
That's close. Very well bowled. It's been a good over. Oh, this first ball, I was thinking the last over. There was a couple of good deliveries there as well.
Straight out, and he's under it. Oh, it's well taken there. Great catch. Great catch.
We were just saying the ups and downs of LMS fielding. That was an incredible catch.
That was a fantastic catch, folks. He's only run in about 8-9 metres, and then he set himself, and then he's actually had to dive for it. If he took an extra couple of steps, I think he would have just had to stand still. But
I think with the wind, it's just dipped on him.
Dropped in on him, I reckon, because he was set to take it nice and handy.
Which is good for those young players. Do all the work early. For those higher balls, you get yourself set under it. Because it's always easier to move from a set base than it is try to catch it while you're still running. Yes. So it's probably not the perfect example of that, but he did very well in the end.
So we've got the new batsman in. I'm going to pronounce it Majin. Barty. Sorry to the new neighbours if I mispronounce a few of the names. But Trent's still in there as an opener. He's 44 after 35. It's slow going, but it is one rock steady person at one end, which isn't too bad. But you need your other partner to start hitting some runs. Good run, good two there. And need these runs, the new neighbours. So the new neighbours, and they'll be got to be pushing because It's hard to say when the tail begins in an LMS because
depends on the team. Some teams don't have a tail.
You don't have a tail, or you do have a tail from the beginning. So because in LMS anything can happen, and that's the thing. Like even a number 8 batsman could end up being the top scorer. So
absolutely.
But they just need to start getting bat on the ball and pushing for those twos because it is a big field here at Runaway Bay, and it's a great looking field. And brought to you by the Runaway Bay Cricket Club, a great host with Trav and all the crew and the girls and the ladies in the canteen and in the bistro. So thanks to all those, and obviously the groundsman here works really, really well. He's been here for donkeys, and we've got 2 turf pitches here at Runaway Bay as well. Turf number 2 is just on the other side of us. There is grand plans, I hear, to make number 3 a turf pitch in the next year or two.
Okay.
So, which would be fantastic. I thought he might have called that a wide there, but it just
snuck it inside the wide lines, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a pretty good view of it there where you're standing as an umpire. Have you umpired a few LMS games, Bucko?
Mate, I have. I don't know exactly how many I've got under my belt. It possibly could be around about only about 200. But
Only,
but probably a little bit less than that actually. But my brother, he's got the most in Australia. He's umpired 1,600.
Wow.
For you folks at home, you all know him. It's Phil Big Sexy Buckland. He's got 1,600 games under his belt. When he umpired his 1,000th, I umpired my first. So
wow. There you go.
So there you go. I've been playing most of the time. Like my team, the Argy Bargies, we've been around 15 years, played over nearly 450 games. I've played for a few other teams, but me personally, I've played 300 for the Argies, and then my next teams that I've played for, I've only played 11 for. So
yeah, loyal man.
So plugged out there. So started the team, or I didn't start the team. A big shout out to Andrew Burford, who was the original captain.
It's good running. You've got another 2 out there.
Good too. He started the team in 2010. Himself and a couple other players came into the venue I was running, Bat and Ball Hotel at Moore Park.
Yep.
And we're just chatting cricket and blah, blah, blah. And they said, we're short tomorrow. You want a game? And I was like, yeah, I'll play. And then, yeah, that's when the love
How
affair...
many of those conversations have happened in LMS over the last 15 years, do you think?
We've picked up players in taxis, and we've asked taxi drivers, Uber drivers over the years,
Yes.
oh, do you like cricket? We're
Yes.
short in half an hour. Do you want to play?
Yeah, take it over to the ground and if you needed a player.
Needed a player.
Convince the Uber driver.
At the pub, we've asked people.
Yeah.
We've had people riding their bikes past the field asking what's happening here, because they see it's cricket, wide down leg side. They see it's cricket, but they, for their first time seeing it and seeing there's only 8 aside, they just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And when you explain it to them, they go, oh, this is great, this is fantastic. And that's how we've picked up some players over the years, just coming past the field. So we've got the new Neighbours after 17 overs, 105. Oh, Vaughan's hurting a little bit there. Or has he still got one more ball?
No, I think there's one to come in the over, but that's Trent's 50.
Trent's 50, there we go.
So it's the irony of bringing up your 50 off a wide.
Yeah. You like to do the maximum. If you're on 49, you like to hit a 6 to get the maximum out of your retirement.
That's right.
But yeah, getting a wide, you know, it is 50 in the books, but was a little bit slower for the strike rate, but it's there. Vaughan comes in for his last ball of his 3rd over. Oh,
down leg.
This over's become very expensive.
With his line a bit there, Vaughan, that over.
He was rubbing his leg there before, just as the batsman retired, so maybe he's a little bit tight. It's come to 138 at 10 and over, so like if they can get there, it will put that little bit of pressure on, because it is still 7 and over, which, you know, LMS is 5 ball overs, and you do repeat the first extra wide or / no ball, but it is a maximum of 6 ball overs. So we've always worked it out, like theoretically if you get bat on the ball every time, it's 100 runs.
Yep, 100 balls.
100 balls, 100 runs, bang. And then obviously you try and work it. So if you can get, say, a boundary every over and then four singles, there's 8 and over, and that's a good pass score of 160, and that's perfect how you want to play LMS. Obviously you're going to get the bad bowlers and you can dispatch them, and then you're going to get the good bowlers who'll take wickets and roll you for 62. So
yeah, no, it's a good way to look at it, and also it's helpful having that par in mind, because then you know that okay, if we've got a bowler who this is their best bowler and we only go at 5 and over off him, we just take those singles every ball. You never know. Sometimes the best bowlers, if it's a quick, you nick a lucky boundary down to 3rd man or somewhere like that.
And like you're saying, you get those little quick singles or just the singles, just to see him off and then take advantage of the other.
You know that there's
a bad bowler, not a bad bowler, but a bowler you can probably get more advantage of. Yeah. Well bowled there by Dean.
That's, I think, the difference, especially in these competitions. You see the stronger teams, they really don't have those weak links.
That's
you've got a team of 8 decent all-rounders. At least 5 really good bowlers that you can but most teams will have 6 or 7 that they can look to throw the ball. Throw the ball to, that is, and then bowl the ball. This is cricket.
Dean's been bowling very well here. Coming to the end of his 3rd over, 2 for 13 so far. Pick of the bowlers.
Another good Yorker.
Well played too. Oh, he was looking for the second, but no, he's send him back. So we've got Indy Singh in now as the new batsman after the retiree. So we've got 11 off 8 and 4 off 3. So you look at the bowling scorecard as it comes up, and Dean's the best of the bowlers at the moment. Like even Nick Murphy, even though he didn't take a wicket, but it's still very
gone at 4.5 and over, didn't he?
Very economical. So we got. I think we're going to get a new bowl, or is someone coming back on? I'm trying to think here. They're moving the players around.
So 2 overs left here. The new Neighbours for 113.
So remember, folks, in LMS2, if you hit a 6 off the last ball, it's worth 12. And so that will help if they can get a 6 here.
Yeah, that makes a difference, doesn't it? 12 runs.
Oh, it's such a heartbreaker for the bowling team too. Like, you might have bowled well, let alone that over, or you've kept the runs down, and it's like, oh yeah, at 130, yep, this is great. Oh, slap down, it's going to beat both of it. Oh no, he's coming around. Oh, he's fielded well there.
We can hear the encouragement through the audio mic there as well, picking up some great sounds from the ground.
Yeah, good teamwork there. Good talking to each other. Yeah, and all of a sudden, if they hit that 12, and it's all of a sudden, oh, hang on, it's 142. You got to chase 143. So like your run rate's gone from 6.5 to 7 straight away in one stroke, and it's a big difference in cricket too. Like, might be 0.5, but you know, you don't get that 0.5 every over. Then all of a sudden, it's 1.5, 2.5 extra that you got to make up, and run chase can escalate massively. Very quickly here in LMS. Oh, it's straight up in the air, top edge. He's under it, Luke's under it, and he takes it nicely. And that's the end.
Margit Buddy, had to get a move on these guys. They know they're behind what a pass score would be. So yeah, he's felt the need to go. Probably he's going to cross the line there on that one. So as it turned out, probably not the right decision to that ball.
And I think because that's not Vaughan bowling, so the scorecard, the umpire, I think. Oh, is it Vaughan? Just might have changed his hat. Oh, great first ball, but he appealed for a stumping.
to your teammate. I don't know how many stumpings you're going to get.
Yeah.
When your teammate's the one. Yes, that's the end of Vaughan's 4 overs, 1 for 31. I think how he started, I thought he looked like he would. But yeah, that's what he does, doesn't he? He comes back at the death. You tend to go for a few more runs.
Yeah.
When you come back and bowl towards the end of the innings.
Well, the new batsman in is Gorov. He's jumped the. He said he was batting at 8, and he's batting now. So unless there's 2 Gorovs, so.
Yeah, I think there is an issue. The live
I think he's going
to
because this is Vaughan
a bit
now.
behind. Something that we've had a bit of an issue.
Because it was Dean bowled that 4th over, or Jared, sorry, bowled that 4th over. That was Jared's last over, so I think the umpire's fixing that up now. And now Vaughan's in. Yep, here comes. So I knew that wasn't Vaughan bowling that over. It's just bowled him straight. Bang, another wicket there. A bit of outside commentary there from Marty Henderson.
From the players, that's perfect.
Yeah, so it's good there that they're backing each other and throwing their own 2 bits worth in.
So now we've got Gorov out there, who was our commentary
guest speaker.
For the first part of the game here, and
Trent's
got Trent heading back out after retiring. It's so helpful having that retiree to come back at the end of the innings. It's so important if you've gotten yourself in LMS. It's really your job. You've got to get to that retirement point so that basically the rest of your teammates got a bit of a license to really have a swing, knowing that they've got a set batter to come back.
Especially knowing that when he comes in, he's seen all the bowlers before, so he knows what they're going to throw up. Oh, there's some runs here. He's
flicked that nicely off his legs, and it's gone down to final leg for 4. Good start. Welcome back after your 50s.
Yeah.
First ball straight back into your work.
So you can still get to 140 from here. It's still a possibility, but they do have to go after Vaughan here, and which will be hard. He has been expensive today, 1 for 32 so far, but it was only because of a little bit of wayward wide bowling. It wasn't from many hits from the new Neighbours, but still, you take every run you can get. And there's still a possibility to get to 140, and that still puts that, got to get a good start in those first 5 overs when you come into for the change of innings. Comes Vaughan. Oh, he's slapping it out there, but it's straight to the fielder. They're going to push. They're pushing. Oh, nah, sent him back.
Get back in your crease, Gorov.
Yeah, Gorov, yeah. He was keen for the second.
Yeah,
he was
I think
keen.
he knows his job here, Gorov, is to just keep Trent on strike
Strike.
as much as he can.
But, yeah, that would have run Trent out, I think.
I think so. It was the right move for Trent to send him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to see people turning down ones.
Nah.
Yeah, take it, see if you can get two.
Oh, nicely played,
Gorov.
Groove. Nicely played. And then we've got the Magpies are out already.
Yes.
They're attacking the fielders today. It's a common occurrence here. The Magpies are very territorial down here in the southwest corner. And, yeah, they do like to swoop on the fielders. Oh, nicely played.
Yeah, look for two again here.
Gonna
See
look
if
for
Gorov
two.
can get back to the
he sent him
dangerous
back.
end. But
He sent him back. Oh, he was out of his crease.
was he?
Yeah. He was already...
I don't think he was he? Surely not.
Because I think there's still one ball to go. Or was that it? That must have been the last.
Are we behind? Oh, okay.
Must have been, I think we were talking too much and we missed the ball. So that's the end of the 20 overs.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. So New Neighbours finish 7 for 124. And Trent with their top score of 56. And the pick of the bowlers was Dean, I believe. So he was, we'll get the scorecard up for you folks very, very shortly. There we go. So Dean was probably the pick of the bowlers. 2 for 14 off 3. And then you got Marty got 2 for 23 off 4. Vaughan 1 for 34 off 4. Murph, very economical, none for 18 off 4. And then you got Jared 1 for 20 off 4. And then after Trent, you got Singh, who hit 21, and then Chima and Barty were the next top scorers, 14 and 12 respectively. So, folks, it's still 124. It's still, you got to hit 6 and over, and it is a big field here at Runaway Bay, but we'll see what happens in the next change of innings. So we'll see you back here in about roughly 10 minutes' time, folks. So thanks for coming, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, folks, welcome back to the change of innings here. New Neighbours versus the second 11. Second 11 need a 125 to win. We'll just do a little score update around the grounds. Adelaide All-Stars playing the Spider Monkeys. Adelaide All-Stars all out for 67. Spider Monkeys none for 33 after 3.2, chasing 67. So if they keep that up, the game will be over in the next 3 overs. Fargoff, you're out from Canberra, 196 for 5 after the 20. Those Blue Chakras about to bat. Here for the Beers against the Western Swingers, 1 for 27 after their 20. And the Night Watchmen, they went bang, bang, bang. 222 for 4 after 20. New Neighbours, obviously here, and then the Wanderers were all out for 112 after 18.4. So we've got a New Neighbours about to open up the bowling. We've got Luke and Dean opening up here. Luke, nice, good bloke. He's a left-hander like me, so that's a nice little swung back in on him.
There's an ambitious appeal, first ball. It's leg bias. I think that's comfortably pitching, impact, and missing leg stump. Outside leg.
Way, especially when he stepped away from it as well. Yeah, the Adelaide All-Stars were a lot of trouble there. Jake the Snake got 3 for 15 off 4. Reece Longbottom 2 for 17 off 4. Nicely played out there. We're going to have another special guest in the commentary box in about an over or two. Not even, probably less.
Seeing 125.
So we need 125 here to win. So special guest, we've got Hawko from second 11 in the commentary box. Welcome, Hawks.
Thanks for having me, lads.
So what do you reckon, mate? 125 to win?
We're pretty happy with that. The pitch doesn't seem to be playing too bad. The boys just taking their time to start here, but yeah, we're pretty happy to chase some 125 out on that deck.
Yep. Nicely played out there by Luke.
So we're just off air getting a little bit of a rundown on your fielding efforts out there. You're under the pump a fair bit out of deep square for a lot of that back half of the innings.
Yeah, that generally happens in that back 10 when there's wickets in hand and they're swinging leg side, I guess. So it's all right trying to put in for the boys.
Yeah. We were talking, you had a fair bit of work out there for you. Yeah, big field, a lot of space between only 6 fielders obviously out there.
Yeah, there certainly is.
So in the first part of the innings, I gave a little bit of history about second 11. You guys were one of the original teams in Ipswich.
Yeah, we started in Ipswich. It would have been about 15 years ago, something like that.
You an OG?
I wasn't with the boys then.
Yeah.
Probably about 5 years ago, I started with second 11, so 5 or 6 years ago now. Most of the lads were still playing back then. So a lot of the originals still playing.
Gorov coming in the bowl. Oh, bottom bit inside edge there. Yeah, I let the viewers know you guys have been previous Oz champs before and a couple of times runners up.
Yeah, we have won it twice before. 2015, before I started with the lads, but that was the last year second 11 won it. But obviously a lot of competition every single year down here. They're very tough to get to the last day, let alone win it. So yeah, we'll give it another crack this year and better team will win, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, because I was letting the viewers know that you always have been competitive and always up amongst the mix. Just depends on at the end of 4 or 5 days of cricket, how you're feeling after all the extra activities that we all do here at Runaway Bay, and 4 runs there to Dean.
Came off like the toe edge, I reckon. Like,
Yeah.
very low edge. I wasn't sure whether he missed it and come off the keeper, or I think he just signalled 4 runs, not buys or anything.
So do you think you have a couple of retirees and loss of no wickets here, or?
Well, that would be nice.
Yep.
I'm scheduled to come in at 4 at this stage.
Oh, you're coming at 4.
You got the pads on ready to go.
Yeah, but if we do start well, that could change.
You slide yourself to you
Trying to
floater,
look
eh? You
after
can
some of
float
the
up
older
or you
boys.
float down.
Yeah. Trying to look after some of the older boys. That can be, it's obviously a very long tournament, so
Yes.
you do try and get off the feet when you can,
Yep.
but you do whatever the team needs. So
Do a little bit of praise of yourself here, Hawko. Hawko is one of 2 players here that have hit a century here at the LMS Champs this year, and that was a bit of a surprise to yourself because you didn't think you were going to get back in so soon.
yeah, it's very rare I get that opportunity to come back in with about 8 overs to go, I think it was.
Wow.
So
Plenty of time to get it. So.
yeah, the boys were very generous, but you know,
Nicely played
it's
out
what
there.
It's what the team needed. So.
Fielder comes around.
It's
and
a great square drive there from Dino.
Fantastic.
Pick the gap out there.
Push the fielder around, and he just. I think if the fielder was, I think if he might have been 10 years younger and dived, he would have stopped that. But that's the thing about LMS when you're a little
or
bit
on
older.
day 1 maybe.
Yeah.
So here's your chance, Hawko. Talk us through a couple of your favourite shots. How'd you bring up the 100?
I just pushed one out to the offside actually. I was on 95 and the ball before he actually bowled me a peach. And I nicked one through first slip. So I was happy to take 4, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried for half a second.
Yeah. And then
just
so
pushed
then
one
on to
onto the
99
offside.
and then just took the single.
Yeah, just pushed one out the offside. So
Nicely done. Big celebrations.
happy to get there, yeah.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, had some of the other lads from Ipswich, they're supporting us at the same time. So it was...
Oh, swing there. Barty's second over.
Rolled the fingers off that one, I reckon. A bit of an off-cutter away from the left-hander.
Luke was looking to put that in the the shed there, I think, the old canteen.
Certainly.
Hopefully Gold Coast government has some extra money and we can build a grandstand here at Runaway Bay and have a nice grandstand in the next couple of years. They've been given a grant for some extra money here at Runaway Bay to do some conversions. So I know that's on the plans. I think the best thing that they should do is put some lights here on the main oval. That would be fantastic to play LMS under lights here at Runaway Bay.
You'd certainly get the crowd coming in and get the support of it.
Yeah, sticking around in the afternoons.
There's something special about playing cricket under lights.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there was one other player who nicely played down to long off.
2.
Pushing for 2? No.
No.
Got pushed back. Another bloke. Can sort of, I don't know if you call him a Queenslander or a New South Welshman, but Andy Levitt hit 100 as well. So, I'll claim him as a New South Welshman because he runs a little bit comp down on our side of the border, but he's plays a lot of. Oh, it's gone deep. He's under it. Oh, he's just dropped the pill. Has he dropped the cup? Has he dropped the cup?
Yeah, rolled into the rope there.
Rolled into the rope.
Well, he settled himself quite nice under the ball. He had a bit much time
you
to think
were about to
about
get
it,
up
I
and
reckon.
leave the commentary box there, I think.
I wasn't sure if he got quite enough on it, but yeah, lucky for us, I guess he put it down.
Oh,
Off the leg, I think.
off the legs there, leg
It
by here.
seemed to swing back at him.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Cut off the seam, maybe.
So the end of the third over there.
None for 25.
So going along nicely, 8 and over.
Happy
So
with the
that's
start.
Yeah,
8 and overs, more than
More than plenty.
that we need, and
Yeah.
haven't taken too many risks, just the one at this stage. But
Yeah.
we got away with that one.
I was saying, like we had one of the boys from the new Neighbours in here, and I was saying, like, if you can get to 160, it's a good defendable score here. And then when obviously they were batting, they were just like not getting the runs, and I thought, well, even if they could get to 140, that might just, not put too much, but just push you guys that little bit extra. You know what I mean? But at 125, it makes it a little just takes the edge off a bit.
Yeah, agreed. 140 plus sort of on any turf deck on a decent sized ground.
Can hurt
It's
you.
always a tricky chase, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, if you get off to a poor start or lose a couple early or something.
Oh, gone down leg. Did he get anything on that, or was
that
it?
might have been wide.
Wides, yeah.
Seemed to swing down leg.
Yeah, he's not.
think it's
he's
just
not giving
dropped
us any
short.
clues
Yeah.
yet. Duro.
Pushing hard? Run three. No,
Yeah, they got 3.
they got 3 anyway because they get the 1
Leg
plus.
buys.
Oh, leg buys. 3 leg buys. It'd be interesting if someone actually runs a 4 on here. So you'd be pushing hard. I wouldn't
Again,
be.
maybe on day one. mate.
Day 1, first game.
Yeah. No, you don't need to take a lot
No.
of risks at this stage.
No, you don't.
We've started very well.
Oh, one zipped in. It was a good catch out here on the deep by you guys. Was it Vaughan?
That was Vaughan out there, yeah. He was hanging back a bit.
Yeah, and then he
said,
got
come
in, and then
you got to go in.
he got it, and then he sort of looked like he was set. Then he's realised the ball's just dropping in on him, and he's dived and made it look spectacular. So
Yeah, I'm sure
TV
we'll
catch,
hear
but it
about
was
that
off.
one.
It was off screen though, unfortunately for
yeah,
it. Made it look good. But no
Well,
reason.
that's probably a good thing for us. We'll hear about it for the rest of the week now.
yeah, I know.
But it was a good take, and
Yeah.
you hit it up into that breeze, and it's always tough to take those ones. But you hold on to it.
Gorov comes in. Oh, that's coming.
That's
Coming.
towards us,
He's under it. Oh,
That's very well
he's taken it.
taken.
He's
catch.
taken it.
That's a good take.
That's a fantastic take there. Great effort there. That's Trent, I think that took that. Yep, that's
I think
Trent.
it was.
So top scorer, and now he's taken a ripper catch. Yep.
Oh,
Would've been
I've
just-
been
I think
told I've gotta go, lads.
Hawko's getting the call in. So thanks for popping in for a little chat, mate, and good luck.
Thanks for having me, lads. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, boys.
Cheers, mate. So thanks. So we've had the big call out from Marty from the bleachers to say, Hawko, get over here. So
Get back. Get ready to bat, mate.
get
You're
ready to
next.
bat. So good early wicket there, but even though the runs are on the board, but that throws a little spanner in the works, because if you can get another quick wicket here, it throws everything left field, and then you've got to change your strategy straight away. Like, do you push for your 2 straight away or not? So yeah, it's going to be interesting the next 1 or 2 overs, and see how they play out.
Yeah, definitely. I think the new Neighbours need to keep taking wickets if they can, and find ways to squeeze that dot ball pressure and create some chances. They've created a couple now, and that one, I think it's worth spending a bit of time talking about that catch. That was actually a very good catch.
Yeah,
Got a fair bit of work to do.
because he's
Trent had to
good.
move from his position. It was like long on.
Yeah,
Um,
he's literally taken it just beside us, but he's like a good 15, 20 metres away.
Yeah, he's had to run a fair way while the ball's in the air. Better seeing conditions today, to be fair. Let's watch this ball.
Oh, nicely chopped down. It's got a it's pulling up. Oh no, it just got there. You can see it hit the rope, a little bubble there. So it's hit the rope. So there's 4 runs.
It's quite a nice field here. The ball runs along pretty well. It doesn't slow up too much. But yeah, it was going to look pretty slow, just trucking its way towards the boundary and got there. But yeah, Trent's catch there. Yeah, fair bit of work to do, ground to make to get to where the ball was landing, and then caught it probably only 6 inches off the ground.
Well, the Spider Monkeys have won their game. They rolled the opposition, the Adelaide boys, for 67, and they managed to get the runs in 6 overs, so 7 overs, so it's all over. So it's a nice early day for the Spider Monkeys, so they won't play again till tomorrow. So well done to the Spider Monkeys. They're a Sydney team. Oh, that's been spanked out there. He's under it, and he's taken it.
Taken.
Wow, great catch.
Deep
Great catch.
mid-wicket.
Deep mid-wicket. Great catch there. And
Had to negotiate with the boundary rope there just to make sure. I reckon he was only probably less than a metre inside the rope. He's caught it above his head. Nice,
Well-
solid catch.
Solid catch, well positioned. So 2 for 35 here after 4.3. Yeah, I believe that the way that the new Neighbours will win will take all wickets.
Yes,
They
have to. That's the only way they can. They're keeping themselves in the game at the moment by they've taken these 2 wickets.
But yeah, the
Need to keep them
runs
coming.
will come. But yeah, if they can get the wickets, I'll win this game. Easy. Well, I suppose I suppose that's what's got to happen in every game. That's for you simple people out there. I'll just speak like that all day. So here he comes in. Oh, Hawko just has a look at that. So yeah, Hawko's now in. He was in the comms box. So I was hoping to get him in here a little bit longer, but he was planning to bat down the order a bit today. So it was a bit of a change, but that's because of the 2 early wickets, I believe. So. Oh,
What's that one done?
wow! That's pitched on leg and moved away from him. Squared him up. So they're going 7 and over. So they're ahead of the run rate, and yeah. So they'll have a good chat because it's only 5 overs in. You know, they're going to hitting with the wind. So if they can, I reckon. They only need another 40 runs here in the next 5 overs, and then that will ease it off a bit. Because then you only need a 5 and over after that.
It is the tough thing for the new Neighbours that there's not a big total to defend. So it does take some really good bowling, really good fielding to create that pressure, and then if you can manage to restrict the runs, then the scoreboard starts to build that pressure. But at the moment, if second 11 just keep their heads on, you think even if they get through a tricky little patch of good bowling, it's when there's not a massive total you're defending. You can afford that. You can, if you stay calm and know that no, that's all right. We can just keep taking ones here for a bit if we need to. Don't have to play any silly shots, but see sometimes teams just go, an individual might get a bit stuck there. It's a very lovely shot through the covers.
Nice from Hawko there. 4 runs, eases off that little pressure.
That is just a beautiful, genuine cricket shot.
Yes.
That just goes to show, you don't have to be doing anything fancy, trying to play silly shots, hacking across the line or anything. He's just big front foot towards the line of the ball, played through the line of it beautifully. That's just a
good
beautiful
cricket.
cover shot. A cover drive, that one.
Oh.
A bit wider to reach for that one.
Yep. Still got bottom edge on it. Oh no, he didn't get anything. No,
He's missed it. It's just clipped the
keeper's gloves.
Obviously just within the wide line.
If I was Marty Henderson at the moment, he'll be hoping and thinking that these 2 boys will get him home. So there's no, and that way, don't have to necessarily get it quickly, but get them home. So then the boys are more relaxed, and then hence if they win, they don't have to play again today. So the losers of the round of 32 will play again this afternoon for the Shield. So everyone will guaranteed to at least play 4 games here at LMS Champs. That was nice. He's asking for 2 there. You could hear that he was asking for 2, and good call, good running. So the end of the 6th over there, it's 2 for 44, travelling nicely run-wise. So yeah, it's going to be a big decision here for the new Neighbours. They're going to stick with the 2 opening bowlers or a change. I think it looks like it's going to be a change here now. It is. That's Rapul. He's let's have a quick look at his stats. We've got a big cheer a big shout out at one of the other fields close by. Comes in for his first ball. That was nice.
Bowls a bit off the back foot. I heard
Yes,
that. Someone bowls off the wrong foot means the front foot hasn't quite landed yet when they release the ball. So that's the. So they bowl off the wrong foot.
Okay, there you go.
Not quite. His front foot is down, but it's that kind of similar sort of action where you.
Reports he played 72 matches. His best bowling's 4 for 16. So he's got an economy rate of 7, average of 30 for his bowling. So it's not too bad. He's taken 45 wickets up there. So yeah.
He's keen to add to that number of 45 here if he can.
So that's not too bad. His national ranking's 1291. His world ranking for his bowling at the moment is he's 3700, but that is, mind you, pool of over 100,000 players around the world playing LMS at the moment. So it's not a bad ranking at all. So good on him. Come on.
Just start a little bit outside off here. So that one's too far outside off, called a wide.
Yeah, first two were all dots. I know Hawko was looking at that second one thinking he was asking for a wide, but wasn't getting it. We'll do a score update very shortly at the end of this over of the other games. He's pushed for 2. Good running there from Hawko. Good call. It's nicely played there, backward point. Comes in for his last ball, his first over. Nicely played, nicely bowled, almost well fielded off his own.
It's a good effort.
Great running here. Direct hit would have been really, really close there, I think. So it was good running there. Good call there by Hawko, pushing Jared around. So at the end of the 7th, they're 2 for 50. So they only need 75 off 65, so they're going along nicely here. So we're a bit around the grounds. The Goffs, who got 196, the Chakras, who are in the chase now, are 2 for 57 after 7.2. Then the other games, here for the Beers finished with 127 after their 20. Western Swingers are 1 for 39 after 5.2, so that's going okay there as well. The Night Watchmen, who've been just going gangbusters left, right and centre, got 222. Tongan Tokos from Campbelltown in Sydney. Bit of a full toss, but well fielded, but they're just going to get a single there for Jared. Yeah, the Night Watchmen, Tongan Tokos, they're 1 for 37 in the chase. And then the other game that's going, the Wanderers, who were rolled for 112, which was, I think, is a bit of a shock. Nice Gary, 1 for 42, after 5.2, chasing well.
That's the upset you're saying?
Yeah, I think I was going to pick the Wanderers to win that. That was my pick, because the Wanderers did play their first 2 round games really, really well. And Nice Gary struggled in one of their games yesterday.
Right.
So, so there we go.
I think the way they do the 32 playoff is basically if you finish ranked first after the pool games, then you play off against number 32.
Yeah, you do, yep.
And,
Here we go. Sorry for the interruption. We're just organising all our commentary team for the next game as well. So at the end of the 8th over, second 11, 2 for 56. They're going along nicely here, the second 11. Hawko's 12 from 12. Which is a little bit slow, really, on his, especially when he hit 100 from 47 the other day. So, and Jared's 14 off 9.
I wanted to hear more about that 100.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah,
Talk us through all his shots, how many
Yeah,
sixes. Talk us through them all.
he loves a chat when he's in the social side, but he was sort of locked up there. He didn't. I know he didn't spend much time here, but I think he was a little bit embarrassed about talking about it. I'd be skylarking it everywhere. I'd be telling everybody how I got my 100.
He's too humble.
Yeah, he's too humble. Because I think from memory that's not his first 100 in LMS. So
Right.
he's hit a couple. So
Good on him.
good running here from the second 11 and the boys.
Number 2. That's all they got to do, isn't it? Just hit it around the ground, take the gaps, take the twos, and then a few more of those beautiful cover drives from Hawko, and they'll do it easy.
Yeah. So yeah, about special exploit or special events and games that have happened to people here in LMS. A few things. One happened to yourself, didn't it, in 2022, mate, down at Wollongong?
Yes. Played in the underwater series.
Yep. Yeah, the underwater series. Because the Argy-Bargies were there. We were there to witness what you did down there.
Yeah, I managed to take my only ever hat-trick in my cricket career. So, yeah, very proud moment, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it
All
rank?
3 were clean bowled.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's good.
yeah, it ranks up there with one of the highlights of my career, to be honest. Yeah, it's actually,
probably just behind the Tendulkar wicket.
Yeah, probably still sits behind Tendulkar, yeah.
For your folks at home who don't know, the partner in crime in the comms box here has played for Australia at a Test level, and Pete's has the illustrious recording of taking Tendulkar's wicket, so that's not an easy thing.
No, it wasn't easy. No, especially it was a pretty flat wicket there in Bangalore, but yeah, and he was on 200, seeing him like beach balls at the time, so
Yeah.
managed to sneak one past him.
Oh, that's been spanked out deep there. Fielder's coming around, but they'll get 2.
It looks like he's getting a bit of outswing here, Aman Rapal.
Yeah, and because that was a bit of a slap there from Jared. Or Hawko, I should say. And then coming to the end of the 9th over here, they're asking for a drinks break now. Like, come on, play more 1 over, then you can get your drinks break, But yeah, Tendulkar, it didn't matter if he was 19 or 39 to take his wicket at any age, because he's, one of the world's best batters in the world, and then take his wicket. Would have been a great feeling.
Yeah, I think that was his, I think it must have been his 49th Test 100, and he passed 14,000 Test runs that day as well. So yeah, it's a fairly good player.
Here comes Trent for his second over, and that's been hooked down there, and the fielder just gets it there.
It's an incredible experience, and then to go to India back in 2024 with Brisbane Burners,
Yep.
LMS, the Indian Super Series. I mean, that's another highlight of my cricket career as well, to be honest, because just one, getting back to India, I was able to go with my wife Mel, who hadn't. None of my family or friends had been to India with me, but to be able to get back to India and experience it, just with this kind of atmosphere of the LMS, another massive highlight, and a great bunch of blokes to play with as well.
It's good there, good ball there by Trent. And now, as we talked about before, umpiring, you're now umpiring LMS.
I am.
And you're doing grade umpiring and all that as well?
Yeah, back in Adelaide, umpiring, Premier District Cricket there, and lucky enough they've got me in the state panel for South Australia, so umpiring like WNCL and WBBL.
Oh, sensational.
And that sort of thing as well. So yeah, got a few games coming up over the summer that I'm looking forward to.
Well, that'd be good. That'd be like sort of the old tracks of Paul Rifle, state player, test player, then worldwide.
Hopefully, the sky's the limit. I guess it is. One of the attractions of umpiring. I guess once you finish your playing career, you can get back out on the field, best seat in the house to watch the game, and there is a pathway there to get all the way up to umpiring in Test cricket. So to be honest, that is a dream. I do very much enjoy all the cricket that I get to be out in the middle for. I just love being out on the cricket field, to be honest. But that is kind of hold that in the back of my mind as far as that is a bit of a carrot there. That it's pretty exciting, kind of a pathway that to get back out, no matter what level of cricket you've played. There's an opportunity once you finish playing to get out there and be in the middle for some big games. And they've been lucky with WBBL to be out there on Adelaide Oval in front of some decent crowds.
Yeah. They do get a good crowd at Adelaide. My brother lives over there now, or he's been there for about 10 or so years. But that's one ground I haven't been to for anything like cricket or AFL or anything.
Yeah, definitely worth the trip. If anyone's thinking of getting over there, I'm not sure if you haven't got tickets to the Test match for the Ashes this year.
I think too late.
Too late, I think. It's definitely it should be on every cricket lover's bucket list, no matter where you are in the world. It is one of the great cricket grounds. And sporting venues now, just full stop with all the new grandstands, and they've still kept that old scoreboard and the big Morton, the trees up the back there. Yeah, definitely, it's a beautiful place to watch and play cricket.
So it's the start of the we've changed ends here, so the second half of the innings, and 60 off 49 required here. So they're getting a few runs. That's nicely played off the legs there. The second level are getting the runs, but the new Neighbours are hanging in there. Big chase here for the keeper. They've run a 3.
Yeah, some big open fields of area on this field here.
The LMS size of fields are all different around, let alone Gold Coast, Sydney, Australia, worldwide. You can play on some nice little handy ones that are only 35 metres wide. And
little chip shot for 6.
You just only have to touch it. And then you're playing on really good big ones where there's 75, 80 metre boundaries, and you've got to work hard for it.
Yeah.
As you get older, you don't want to be running 2. And going down leg there.
Ambitious appeal, but I was just thinking that they need to find a way. If they keep themselves in this game, they need to keep finding a way to take wickets.
Yeah, they got those 2 quick wickets within a space of 4 balls or 5 balls, and but now the runs aren't free flowing, but they haven't stopped them.
No, and I think the way these two are batting, they do look like they're in control, and they're not looking like they're playing silly shots, throwing the head back. That's a.
They know that
he knows that's all he really needs to do.
Yeah.
Waits for a ball in the area he wants it, and he'll give it a good whack. But other than that, they just keep taking their 1s and 2s, and they're pretty comfortable here, I think.
Yeah. Because it is a knockout game, they don't have to go for bonus points or anything like that, so they can just play good cricket strokes. And then slapped out there, the speed of the ball, 4 runs.
He was sweating on that sort of ball, I think.
Yeah, and so that's a very good over there. So for the second 11, that's 10 off that. So that eases the pressure off the next over.
Absolutely.
So that's the thing with LMS. It doesn't matter if you're batting or bowling. If you can get 4 good overs of either one, where say if you're batting and you're hitting 4 overs at 12 plus. It's fantastic. It increases the run rate, the pressure on the bowling team. And then if you're a bowling team and you have 4 overs that go for 20 or less, it just helps so much.
Yeah, you just push that pressure on. Yeah. A couple overs in a row of pressure, no matter what level you're playing at. Batters start to feel it. And that's where you see them try to create something, play a shot to a ball that's not quite in the right area for it because they're getting a bit stuck.
Oh, nice little dab down.
Yeah, so far as we've said, this is looking like pretty comfortably in control here. the second 11 in this run chase.
Yeah, they're not, and like you said, like they don't have to play that risky shot.
Not too fussed about trying to keep their overall career strike rate up.
Yeah, no, their strike rates are,
I think it's the way to, it's the team game here to do what the team needs for you right now.
Oh, nicely
that
played.
That is massive.
And that's 6, and it's bang. Yep.
There you go. He's gotten a ball. He's happy to have
Hawko's finally gone over.
He's
finally gone over the 100 strike rate, Hawko. So but like we were saying, don't have to go expansive yet, and now it's 42 or 42, so it's like getting there nicely.
That's all you got to do, isn't it? I mean, Hawko's, he's obviously a very good play of the short ball there because they've dropped it chest high, and he's just helped himself to putting it into the car park. So it's next couple of balls, if he has to just bunt him back, which I doubt he would just bunt back to the bowl, he'd probably just bunt him away, get a single, or if he gets another bad ball, there's no reason why he won't do the same thing again.
Comes Trent.
Low full toss this time. But yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Bunted it out for a single, as we thought.
Yeah, Trent's 2.4 overs. He's none for 19 at the moment. He's been involved in everything at the moment, Trent. Oh, nicely slapped out there. That's 4 runs. Nicely square cut there. Great shot there by Jared. Jared hasn't really seen many balls since Hawko's been in, so because Jared opened the innings. I think Jared opened.
We get a bowling card here while that's up. Yes. 2 wickets to the 2 opening bowlers there. Gorov, who came and joined us in the commentary box earlier today, took the wicket. But it's all been the second 11 very much in control of this run chase.
Yeah.
2 for 88 after 12 overs.
Jared come in at number 3, sorry, and he's only seen 15 balls, but because he came in and then they lost a quick wicket, and Hawko's hogged the strike really. Give it to him that way, and he's. But at the end of the 12 overs, 2 for 88. We've got a bowling change here. Looks like we're gonna have a pace bowler, medium pacer. Keeper's back a fair little bit. Let's see what Singh's got here.
Good pace behind it, maybe.
Not
so much that ball, maybe a slower ball.
Slower ball. It looked a little bit loopy there.
Yeah, for where the keeper's standing, I think that we'll put that down. So that was a slow ball, I'd say.
Yeah, because he's not moving. The keeper's coming back to his mark. So let's see what happens here. Unless he gets some zip when it hits the deck. But mind you, the majority of LMS do play on synthetics. Oh, down leg side, and it just gets a little edge to it.
Might have to pad that one, I think.
Yeah.
Watch for the signal. There it is, leg bars.
Yeah, just a little flick off the pad down leg. Every run counts. Okay, we'll do a little score update shortly around the grounds. A little bit outside, a little bit slapped down. They're pushing for 2 here. It's good running here from second 11 or innings. I don't think they've actually sent anyone back for stop the 2. So.
That is good running. Yeah, you can see Jared just knew straight away.
2 was on.
Very, very nicely on the live stream. Just tap in, straight back out. It's very good running between the wickets. Just a single this time, I think. But.
And where are you umpiring in the next time frame? The next game?
LMS wise, here. Yeah, I've got a couple this afternoon over on number 2, I think.
Yep.
So should be good. Out on a different field for a couple of different games.
Oh, he's picked the gap there, but I think the fielder's got to come around and field that nicely. A nice easy 2 there. They're not. No, don't need to push it too hard.
So I don't know if I what the commentating and umpiring over on those fields. So I get to keep the commentary
Keep
going. And
that's good. Yeah.
and umpire at the same time. So looking forward to that. I've been it's been good fun the last few days out here having the mic out on the field.
Yeah.
So had a chance to ask some of the players live during the game while they're out there.
How they're going.
Talk to the players how they're going, get their
Yep.
thoughts. It's nice to get that insight from them out there. It's a bit different to how I'd usually approach it when I'm on the field umpiring.
It looks like a spinner, but the keeper's back.
A bit more of a defensive position there, the keeper.
Yeah. So Singh coming on for his first over. He's spin bowler there, and the keeper's standing back a bit. Maybe he got the helmet behind him, so I don't know what you whack the lid on and get a bit closer.
The lid on, go for a stumping.
I was well bowled. Oh, it's half a chance there.
It also gives the batters a chance to bat out of their crease if they want to.
Yeah.
Negates a bit of that spin.
Try and get onto it a little bit more and stuff like that. So
yeah. He's managed to cut that one out to deep point, and that is in a gap. Looks like, has that been dragged in? No, I think that has gone for 4. Yep, and signalled by the umpire there, just off screen. Moved himself up to 40 not out, Hawkeye.
Don't want to jinx him, but I hope he does get his 50. If he gets out of here, he'll be cursing me.
Oh yeah. He looked like he's moving around the crease a bit more, Hawkeye. He's looking like he's just starting to go, all right, I just want to do this in a couple of shots here and get myself retired.
Yeah.
But he's also maybe aware of the overall team score and thinking he might not even be thinking about his own score. Might be thinking, let's just get these last 23 runs real quick. That's a big shot too.
That's out and bang, one bounce over the rope. 6 runs.
Nice shot. I don't think that short ball tactic is paying off for them. Any that have dropped a little short, these two both have been able to just rock back really quickly and absolutely nail them for 6. A deep backward square.
So 17 off 30 now, where it was, they were just over 5 or just on over 6 and over, and then now they will run a ball. Now it's down to 1 run nearly every 2 balls now. So it's looks like it's going to be a little bit of an earlier finish, maybe, but in LMS anything happens because we haven't mentioned it yet, but there is a rule called the double play, and
correct.
So if a batsman hits the ball in the air and it gets caught, you have an opportunity to run the non-striker out, and you must run him out at the non-striker's end. And then, but the other thing is the non-striker can steal 2 runs if he runs 2. So there's an opportunity for both sides there to gain the advantage. And if you happen to pull off a double play, it's really good. And it helps and it breaks the team down really quick.
It's just a massive swing, isn't it? Both of the in batters sent back in. And then you've got your next in batter waiting there at square leg, and then all of a sudden you've got 2 guys off the
and running
off the
around,
field, scrambling, getting their kit on, having to get out there.
That was a good shot out there to cover, and it was well fielded there. I thought it was going to go for a 4. Yeah, and I've been involved in a game where my team, we got 2 double plays.
Wow. As a fielding team?
As a fielding team.
Wow.
And we could have actually, the first one, we actually had 3.
Yeah.
We had 3, but it was the teams, it was like us Argies, we were like 200 plus games deep.
Yeah.
It was their team's first game.
Yeah.
So the first one, we
come
went
across teams that haven't played before. There's a bit of a mercy rule, isn't there?
Yeah, we're a good competitive Div 2/Div 3 sort of team, and this team we were playing Div 3 at the time, and it's like, good blokes, and we said, look, we're not going to take it, but here's the an edge,
outside edge, just past the reaching right arm of the wicketkeeper.
It's going to trickle over it just gets there, just trickles over.
It's a teaser, that one.
Got to run all that way, and then 4 runs. Yeah, so we didn't take the first double play, and then they got a little bit of runs and blah, blah, and then we said, sorry, we got to take this double play, and then but we were fun. We because we batted first and we hit 264.
Okay.
And so
you gave them a warning, and you thought, no, you've had your warning. Now you're just going to learn the hard way because that's the best way to learn.
And then we end up rolling them for 92. So
just really no mess. That's brutal.
And then
welcome to LMS.
Yeah, so they're the boys. If any of the boys are listening, they're the boys for the thick ropes down in Sydney. And then it took
They're
them,
still playing.
They're still playing.
You didn't scare them away.
That didn't scare them away, and it took them 2 seasons, I think, from memory to nice little flick. 2 seasons to win their first game, and they were playing identical to us at the same time, and they won, and we're always there having drinks and having a good social time, and we won, and then they've come over to help celebrate because they said they won their first game, and they were appreciated, you know.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why they stayed, we're going to put it in our own pocket of the argy-bargies here, is the reason why they stayed is because of the way they were welcomed to LMS. Yeah, and that's a whole thing. Like, we talked to Gorov, we've talked to everyone about that second family atmosphere, that everyone's here for fun. And yeah, of course you want to win every game, especially when it's national champs and stuff like that, but you can't. And, you wake up the next day, if you wake up, you're halfway there.
Absolutely, life goes on.
Life goes on.
It's there are. I think it's classic for the there's bigger things than the game itself. Those relationships. That's
big
a big
call.
appeal.
Dot ball.
Oh, what's he thinking there? Is he going to give us any clues as to what they might have been doing? Just down leg, I think maybe.
It's 7 required now for the second 11. So there's a fight here. Jared's 6 away and Michael's 7 away from. Is anyone going to? Is anyone
going to share it and both sit higher 40s,
please?
Not out, or is one of them going to take it?
So this is going to be a 2, easy. So there you go. So we literally are technically 1 shot away from Jared getting his 50 and stealing it from Hawko.
Is there a way that he hits a 4 here and then faces out the rest of the over, and then that's Hawko? Oh, Hawko's not within a shot.
No. So it's
it's
the top edge there.
It's been the first really loose shot we've seen.
Yeah.
This whole innings, they've been just in such control.
And they've run a 3.
He's managed to get 3 for it.
So they're coming to the end here. Good effort here by the new Neighbours, and especially because there's a lot of teams in their first LMS tournament. It is different. The atmosphere and the playing conditions are different. So it's a good effort to make it to the Cup 32. You've probably realised I like talking about my team and stuff like that. The Argy-Bargies came to the Nationals 5 times in a row and never won a game. Till 2023 was our first win, and everyone celebrated with us.
Yes.
And there we go.
4 runs.
There's the 4 runs, and there's the game. That's new Neighbours. Well done, but second 11 too strong in the end. Getting the runs with just on 4 overs to spare. Hawko finishes 47 not out after 35. Jared finishes 49 off 25. Let's go through the scorecard.
That is the exact amount of balls faced to get the bonus point, right? 15.4.
Yes, it is. It is.
So that would have been the bonus point on the dot.
On the dot, bonus point on the dot. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. So the best of the bowlers for the new Neighbours. You got Gorov did really well. He was 1 for 21 off 3. Margie, who was 1 for 26 off 3.4, and the rest of the bowlers 3 for 21. Rapport. Trent was finished none for 23 off 3. Indy Singh none for 16 off 2, and Manji Singh none for 13 off 1. And Luke and Dean, who opened the innings, were 10 off 11 for Luke and 14 off 9 for Dean. Where those 2 quick wickets did give a little bit of an edge to the Neighbours, but I think the experience of LMS champs, or let alone the LMS playing, second 11 got there in the end.
Yeah, certainly they looked comfortable the whole time in that run chase, apart from, like as you mentioned, just those two openers when they got out in quick succession. But yeah, the stronger team on the day.
So, folks, there's going to be a good 15, 20-minute break probably between the next game. The next game here actually will be, I believe, is a Central Coast team. I'll bring that up now. But yeah, we've got 4 games here on the main pitch all day, live commentary from all the games. And if you go to LMS, you can tap into grounds 2 and 3 where the umpires will be throwing in a little bit of a commentary as well, why they live stream and umpire at the same time, as just to let everyone know earlier. So the next game up is, where are we, Runaway Bay? Yes, so the next game is the Hits and Misses versus the Humble Hibernators. The Humble boys there are Queensland side, so Brisbane, they're based in Brisbane. They do all right, and Hits and Misses, they're the Central Coast champions, I think, from memory as well, but I will clear that up as we go along. So, folks, yeah, we'll be back very, very shortly, so stay tuned. Go get yourself a little refreshment, cup of tea, coffee, biscuit, and we'll be back shortly. And thanks, Pete.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you
mate,
very
for
much,
being here.
Bucko. It's been a
Cheers.
pleasure, mate.
Catch us later.